What is the song from? No one leaves until you guess what the song is from. And if you don't know it, I'll be mad. I'll be mad. You want to see me mad? Probably not. Probably. At least, I guess I don't know what you want. Undertale Genocide Route. Yes, it's from Bowser's and Son Stories. Thank you. Hostage mode deactivated. Polonium. It's such a funny one. Wait, Remy, remind me, is 1 the best one and 200 like the worst one? Is it late in my country? It's 8 a.m., so it's early. That's really good. Yeah. Alright. Let's go, everybody. I'll do it this time. Yes! Who believes? One of these days I'll do it. And I don't know how it would ever happen, but it's impossible. Alright, then I want to hear 12. That's fair, right? I'm not asking for the very best, but I can't freaking do it. Like, I can't even fucking enter it. No, this is unnerved. I mean, this is normal. Oh! No. Fuck! No! I've never gotten that far into it in my life. Oh, one day. $54 is new best. It is buffed. It's like one step moved up on both ways. Or not, well, one moved up, one moved down, obviously. Obviously. Aurora magic skin. It's not real. Dude, Xerix, I have everything for the Awakened Draconium chicken. Actually, I have enough for 2 Awakened Draconium chickens for the obvious reason. But I can't. I need Chaos Fragments, whatever the fuck. I cannot one attempt to exile. That was very not straightforward. And also kind of hard. I just died the first ship in 2 seconds. I'm sure we can figure it out. We're not stupid. Well, maybe I'm kind of stupid. I did change the pitch of the song by a little bit. That ship sucks! It's so awkward.
Learn to have 9 circles. No, I couldn't do the ending. I don't know how the ending plays. You keep forgetting about me? I'm sorry. Dude, every day is 25 hours long. That's how I'm doing it. I think my circadian rhythm disorder is worse than I thought it was. Because it feels totally normal to just wake up an hour later every day. And it's like not hard at all. That's like not good at all, I think. I don't know. I'm sure it's fine. My headphones will do this really annoying thing where every day the mic feedback. What are perks? Opioids. Percocet. Opioids. No, they don't. They suck. I hate them and they don't do anything for me. And I can never get prescribed them for anything ever. And even if I did, they wouldn't work. Hate them. Hate! Dislike. Worst type medication in the world. Not the worst. But they're up there. Yeah, I like the wall of disappearing floors. It's pretty cool. If I was to do like a medical drug tier list, ibuprofen would be an S, and then everything else would be an F. I love ibuprofen, dude. I really do.
Everything else doesn't fucking work. And ibuprofen is actually the best thing we've ever invented.
Like, it's so useful. It's probably the greatest modern convenience we have. Like, imagine, like, it's so, like, ever wake up with, like, a really bad headache? Oh, let me just take the magic pill that instantly stops this in, like, 30 minutes, and it's just gone. Hello? Is that not, like, that's literally magic. That is indistinguishable from magic to me. I'm casting a spell on myself that gets rid of the headache.
Yeah, literally, it can be any part of the body, and it's just fixed. I has 2 J's, GD, thank you for the 100 bits. XO or Sonic Wave, aren't those very different in skill? I think XO is way easier than Sonic Wave, I think. Or is that true? I guess I don't actually know. Anyway, XO is a much better level than Sonic Wave. Sonic Wave is not fun or good. No one likes it. People only like it because it's like aura, I guess. But it's really bad. The wheel. Okay, well, I'm being dramatic. Of course it's the fucking wheel. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean! Ibuprofen is crazy, though. It really is. I think my least favorite type of medication is benzos. I hate them. I hate them so much. I hate them so much. They don't do anything except make me fucking drool. Dislike, I've been prescribed them a few times for various things. And they never do what they're supposed to do, but instead they just make me fucking drool. It's so annoying. I hate that. I actually... the very strong dislike of that medication. I've been having the craziest dreams, man. Like, because, okay, I think the thing with me and my circadian rhythm disorder is when I'm ignoring it, I'm not getting, like, the type of sleep where you dream. You know what I mean? So it's basically, I don't know if any of you guys have, like, smoked weed a bunch, but if you ever take a break from smoking weed a bunch, you get, like, this crazy fucking dreams. And that's what's been happening to me ever since I started doing this sleep scheduling. Every night it's just a fucking crazy world of bullshit until I wake up. I think my brain's, like, trying to catch up REM sleep. Because it's not fucking doing it. I don't want to win here. The first one's hard because of that mini wave thing. Yeah, that's happened to me. Unsure how the brain can do this, but I've had dreams where I get fucked up, dude. Unsure of why or how the brain is producing this effect. Yeah, medicine's so cool. What resolution do I dream in? I'm like 240p. Most of the time. Sometimes it's crazy high resolution. I've had my brain simulate drugs that I don't know what they do before. That's actually happened before. I remember once I tried to simulate like cocaine. And I was just like tweaking out the whole fucking dream. To what my brain thought cocaine was like, I guess. And I mean, it's a stimulant, so it can't be that disaccurate. It just felt like everything was like, ah! Was it good? No! I bet I wouldn't like them in real life either. I felt like a total fucking tweaker. I very much doubt I would like stimulants. I think I would just be like sweating and on edge and anxious. It would not be fun. I don't even have anxiety, but I feel like a stimulant would cause anxiety within me. Like I don't know why I think that, but I'm pretty sure it would. Antidepressants. Not a big fan of antidepressants. I don't like them mostly. I don't know how we made it. This level takes forever to warm up on. Oh my god. It really does. Like, one of the longest warm-up times of any level I've ever played, bro. I mean, I guess it makes sense. It's straight up, like, do this thing. So it does make sense. But it's just like, wow. We're not good at it yet, I guess. Oh my god! La la la! So so hard to warm up on this. It's just straight skill right out the gate. Balala. Ketamine has a bad problem. It's really bad. Ketamine would be perfect for a lot of conditions if it didn't hurt your bladder. No, why is that ship so hard? It's like the hardest part of the entire fucking level. I don't know why. It looks so easy, but it's not. It's also like barely a ship. It's like, dude, I don't know. I don't know how to describe this part, bro. It's like, grrr. Yes, ketamine fucks your bladder. I said it last stream, but it's true. It's an extremely well documented effect. I've definitely considered it because I definitely have like what is it, like major depression disorder or something. But no, I'm not gonna do it that way. I don't think. No, 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 no. Why is that part so fucked? I am 6'3". This is 90 on the list. Literally, this is why I won't play Acro, because the ships are all like that, where they're not actually ships, they're just fucking bullshit parts, bro. Like, this is not a ship part, this is like another part. I don't know how to describe it. Like, it just doesn't operate like a ship at all. Click pattern ship. But, like, click pattern ships are fine, unless it's, like, really curvy. In which case, it's just another game mode. Does that make sense? I also like when you can make your own strategy. I still don't feel like I have full control over the looting yet. I'm still unlocking like the ability to like fully control it. If that makes any sense. Like, it still feels like the way I'm clicking is just not, like, I'm not applying 100% of my power to the click. I'm using an ADHD now. I'll show you my current settings. These are what I'm currently running with, which is pretty good. But right now the problem is not the keyboard. The problem is my hand is not like doing it good yet. It's still like hitting it, like it's kind of hitting the key kind of like sideways. If that makes any fucking sense. Not activated. It's just like not, like I'm not hitting it perfectly. Yeah, I'm still getting used to like, this is a really good level to get used to having a click hard though. Honestly.
Oh, what do I do? It's so fucking bad. Ugh. I dislike this part, man. Like, I'm ship carried, which maybe it doesn't look like it because I keep dying to that ship, but that ship's not real. Fake ship. I'm sorry, Eric D. I will not be making any gameplay this time. I don't know how to make gameplay that good anyway. Oh, this ship is fucking AI, man. Am I willing to go for Tartarus? Fuck Tartarus. Fuck the level. I'm not playing that shit. I hate that level. Oops. How long until I forget about you all? Is that... I don't think it's possible. I don't think you forget about... I've spent way too long with you people. It's not possible to, like, fully ever forget, I think, at this point. Like, I've been doing this for so many years, I'm gonna remember being a streamer unless I get, like, dementia. And then when I do that, I will also remember people that were in the streams, because that's what you do all day when you stream, is the people in the stream, you talk to them. No lashings today. I'm a kind of benevolent streamer today. No one's card is getting moved to red. I sell Death Quarter sometimes. It's like, I don't know, I don't mind that. This level's like good, but it's missing something. I just don't know what it is that it's missing. Something needs to be present that's not here. I just don't know what it is. Arguably, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll get some more out on the way. Do you think if we were like trying, like if we really tried, could we get ourselves to evolve gills to breathe underwater? Like if it took like millions of years. Like if you just had like a cult of people that all they did all day was like go underwater and like try to breathe. And like the longer they hold their breath, the more food they get or something. So they like trick their reward system into caring about it or something. And then they just like breed the people who can do that the longest, and they do that for millions of years. Would it be ever possible for us to ever develop a system where we breathe underwater ever doing that? Are you sure? Like, eventually, I'm talking a really long time. Like, we got out of the water, we can't get back in?
I'm not convinced. You don't think so? Okay, there's only one way to find out. Let's start testing. We'll probably do the Earth will probably like collapse before this test completes, bro. There's no way. We're too far deep in the air. Would that be ethical? Well, it is if everyone agrees to it. I don't think that's really how it works, but. Dude, that'd be such a weird society you'd form. Like, whether or not you're cool in school would be entirely determined by, like, how long you can breathe underwater for, or, like, stay underwater. Where do we go back? I don't know. Bored? No. Listen, there's a reason. There's more ocean than land. We'd unlock so many new fucking places to go. We could build like underwater cities, but we won't even need the dome or anything. Well, we need to fix the pressure issue too. We can do the evolution can fix that too. Let's spend more time further underwater so that we acclimatize to the pressure better. And then we will be totally safe from World War III, by the way, if we do that. It's like a Switzerland was like impenetrable because of the Alps. Imagine if in order to like raid us, you'd have to start breathing underwater, bro. I don't think they could do it, bro. We'd be too strong. We have scuba suits? Yeah, but we could be better. We don't really need a scuba suit. We can move around more freely. And, like, we could penetrate their oxygen tank. Right? I mean, I guess I can penetrate our oxygen tank too by, like shooting our lungs or something. But you know what I mean? Like, it's maybe easier for us to do this. And also, if we make a puncture in their oxygen tank, I'm pretty sure they just fucking explode, right? What are they gonna do about that? I guess. We wouldn't have access to technology. We could make new technology. We wouldn't need coolant, right? We're already underwater. Everything's water. It's easy. In fact, we might even be better at it. Every single time the Earth warms, we just move like 100 meters further into the ocean, so it gets colder again. This is scalable, guys. This is scalable. Mermaid. It's a weird word. I don't like it. I was thinking about the word. I don't like it. I've decided. It doesn't really sound like what it is. This ship is the worst part ever made. Is there a mermaid but for men? I thought it was gender neutral. Like the word. Or merman. Word. This is a real word. I don't remember where I've heard it. SpongeBob? I want to say? Pretty sure it happens in that show. Yeah, there's fucking Mermaid Man. Wait, is it Merman and Barnacle Boy? I did just make up people. I don't really know that much about SpongeBob.
Sweet, so there's no mermaid circuits frying. There's a period of time where my Twitter was like, the algorithm for my Twitter was just like, for like leaked full SpongeBob episodes. And so I watched like a million SpongeBob episodes. Like I would just like when I was eating, if I wanted to watch something, I would just open Twitter until it showed me like a full SpongeBob episode randomly, and then I'd watch that through, and that was my life for like 2 weeks. I like the Shell episode where Squidward's like, "Can I have something to eat?" And he doesn't. Merfolk. How do we get to that point? What the algorithm? I don't know. No, it's entirely because there was like a viral post that was like, "Fuck it, here's the leaked SpongeBob movie," and I just watched it in full. That's definitely how, if I'm like thinking about it. And so the algorithm was like, "This guy likes fucking SpongeBob. Let's show him all of them," and then it did. This is a pocket of Twitter for everything, man. I really wish Twitter didn't do the thing where, like, if you watch something too long, or, like, even if you set your phone down for too long, and it's, like, on a tweet, your whole feed is gonna become that tweet when you pick up your phone again. It's so bad. Many, many times, my feed has become entirely Creole from this event happening. Like, I just set my phone down, and I look up, and it's Creole. Creole patois. Your nephew's Twitter, is it a good thing? It can be. If you don't let yourself get rage baited. And by that I mean you cannot like interact even like with a tweet that's obviously trying to engagement bait you, or your whole feed will become that tweet. So you have to you have to use it with cognition. If you want to not. Stop! I thought that when I said I didn't want to say anything. Fuck you people! I'm never gonna stream ever again. If you guys keep doing this, man. I'm just saying. Who knows what will happen. Oops. Levels 1,153 victors? What the fuck? Are you serious? Who? Why? Who cares? That level's like not even that notable to me. Is a preposition. No, it goes like and then it uses the vocal steps from that Charlie Chaplin speech. It's a vintage comedy prop. Marley Maplin. I miss Marley before that happened to him. 605 people beat the goal. Why is this game like? I just don't understand how many people play this fucking game. Insane to me. You got the reference. You got the Key and Peele reference. Let's go. No, it doesn't. Kyoki has, at most, 70. My genuine guess.
And then Cognition's shit. Play Oblivion if you want to play a level like that. It's way better. Oblivion, I mean, Cognition walks, Oblivion could run, bro. Like, it's so much better. Why didn't two people say realistic numbers? 59 and 73. Both of those are. Who's the fucking. I can't trust a single one of you people. Hold on. 59. Oh, 73 record. It's 50. I see. How many does Ordinary have, actually? Oh my god. That is a lot, dude. What the fuck? Holy imposter, bro. What is Matthew? Matthew changed, bro. Ordinary to just me. Nah, I don't have a list record on that. I wonder how many people beat Ordinary that don't have a list record on it. Like, that's also true with, like, most levels, right? I doubt every single person submits to the fucking list. Like, I didn't submit to the list. A lot of people definitely just upload, and then that's what they do with it. Mathlu. Get on it. You're mad at me for making me like that level? It's a good level! I don't know what to say, I'm sorry. It's pretty fun. I also like that it's broken up into sections. That's kind of my problem with levels like this. Like, it's not really like every part looks the same, kind of, you know what I mean? A level can look the same throughout and still have, like, varied sections, in my opinion. You know what I mean? This part looks pretty different from the old. Ordinary has definitely made me more interested in giving levels I would immediately write off a try, though. You know. Finally beat Poop? Are you saying that like the path things have to go? I'm not beating that fucking level. I'd do it if it was visible. That might be a fun video, actually. Like, Boob Wamba layout version, I beat that or something. Actually, I don't know. It's probably still really hard. Even at the layout, it's probably not fucking, like, auto or anything. It's probably actually, like, super doable. It's probably still, like, top 20. Well, I don't know about that. It's kind of hard to tell much. The visuals actually change it. I'm not done practicing. I just want to play from the beginning for it. I'm probably gonna move around. Try it. That's a stupid fucking gimmick that sucks. Dude. I don't remember who beat Boob Wamba first. I think it was like Agnom or something is his name. But the remix that he made, it's so fire. It's actually so fire. I remember that. Now that I'm thinking about that level. That remix is fucking heat, man. Holy shit. I definitely recommend checking it out if you've never heard it before. Feel like the level so far? You can take it or leave it. It's not bad at all. It's just not that super interesting of a level. It's not like outright boring or anything though. It's like fun. It's kind of Tails doll. I watched the layout version of that level because Zeronium was talking about it. It looks stupid. Stupid level. I just have no patience for visibility gimmicks. I just think they're fucking stupid, man. I hate them all, pretty much unequivocally. I can't think of like a vision gimmick that I like. Or that I think is like, it's either not an issue or I don't like it. Like I never like, I'm like, oh yeah, that was a good move there. It's just bad across the board, or it's either doesn't impact gameplay or it sucks. Those are the two things I can do. My eyes are already a visibility gimmick, bro. Like, yeah. Yeah, that applies to any G rhythm game, anything. Really, that applies. I don't like visibility gimmicks. I think they're stupid. Like, just in gaming. Let me see what I'm fucking doing. It feels like my time is just not being respected when I play a level like that, or anything like that. I mean, there's like levels to it though. Like, I think like in OC standard flashlight, I think flashlight's fucking stupid, but like the one where the notes approach like, and you have less time to react to them, is kind of interesting. Because that's like at least different. It's like different. But just straight visibility gimmicks like flashlight suck. For sure. Oops. Flashlight is just like where your cursor is. There's like a little ring of visibility around it. So you have to like memorize the map to do it. It's stupid. It feels like my finger's sliding off the key a bunch. I don't know how else to describe it. The skill ceiling is higher. I think GD's skill ceiling is probably higher, but it's different gaming. Different games. But obviously, Osu is a much more like technically impressive game, or like physically impressive. Like it's way harder physically to play that game. But in a way, I think that kind of diminishes it from reaching the skill ceiling GDS, because GD's just so fucking simple. I mean, Osu's also really simple, but you know what I mean. It's literally just one button and you do it. Okay. This is why the skill ceiling's so high. I mean, I've made this argument before, but GD skill ceiling's only high because it's so fucking simple. Nothing is more simple than this game. And when you remove every other factor and you just have one factor to play with pretty much, then things get kind of crazy skill-wise. Oops, I knew that was happening. My. I watched a really, really good My run for, I don't know if anyone saw like the SGDQ run, or I don't remember the AGQ, whatever it's called, the speedrunning thing. Someone did a bunch of songs, and it was super impressive what they were able to do on stage. I have a My machine really close by, so I think I'm gonna get into it when the weather warms, because I don't feel like driving there. I could just walk there if I really need to. I guess it's still a little bit far to walk, but I could probably bike there pretty fast. And I don't really want to, like, drive. So when the weather warms, I think I might get into My.
That is one perk about living in Philly, man. I mean, if you want anything, it's probably pretty close.
I've never really lived in like a major city before, so I've never gotten to have the, you know. This free drop is so much of the difficulty, I feel like. It feels like if I was consistent with this, I'd just beat the fucking level at some point. But no. I think it's possible to go from top 500 to top 150 through moderate jumps within a year? Yeah. Totally. I think that's totally reasonable. It's like a good goal to anything more than that would be a little bit ambitious, but I think that's like a good benchmark to set. Good luck with that. I fucking hate the ships in this level. I think there's a very high chance that whoever made this level, I think it was like Farva. I think they also made like Acheron stuff. Or like, I think that the team behind it also made Acheron stuff, and that's why the ships fucking play like this. I'm like 95% sure it's the same people making this ship.
It is pretty homogeneously dark.
I don't like ships like this. I think they're stupid and not really ships. I think there's some other game mode. Yeah, when it's like because then it's not, you're not doing what makes the ship so interesting in my opinion. You're basically turning it into another game mode. I'd probably do 3 clicks there, because I just keep fucking dying there. Like, trying to space out the clicks and then I'm dead. Oh, come on, man! I'm getting just walled by this fucking easy-ass part right now, bro. Yeah, that's what I was trying to avoid. I was trying to avoid that. Yeah, you gotta do 2, because otherwise you're just too fucking low. GDNs increases latency to up to 30 ms randomly. That'd be awesome. Maybe like going back to 2018, again the click delay, release delay G502. I don't submit records to the list. Just because I cheat actively for the content. For the content. No, I just don't like care to like records. I was fine with records being on the list when like all you needed was like a stream for proof, but I'm not gonna go through the effort of like recording and then uploading to Google Drive and all that when I never like cared in the first place to do it. It's the only reason. Oops. I don't know why, but this ball is like the hardest part a human being has ever made for me right now, even though it's like not hard at all. Like I just can't pass it. This whole section is like top 1. I'm getting like skill checked to like an unreasonably large degree there. Time wave. Hello. Oh, these ships suck, man! These ships blow ass! Like, what is it? What is even that click button, bro? Ugh. Christmas. Time zones, yeah. It's basically Christmas. It's close enough. Do I know the Bones 5? No. I still don't have like a very robust strategy for what to do at this. My surname? It comes from Slovakia. It used to be Pezda, but immigration's officers fucked it up, so we're Pesta now. Rip. Rip. That sucks. That's such an easy wave. No reason to be down there. What are you gonna do? No. At least I passed this ship. At least I passed the ship, though. Thank God I don't got that in it. Oh, come on, dude. You're a fucking great player. Thank you so much for your attempt. Enter your name to enter the scoreboard. NJP. No. It's my middle name. You don't get to know what it is. Except for those who already know what it is. I gotta get on it. I know, that's what it keeps telling me to do, but I guess I'm going to. The J room in Dawn is so hard. It really is. No, I have the opposite problem where I die from like 60 to 80%, 100,000 times, and then I don't die past it. I have opposite issue. So I was kind of flicking a little bit. Geometry. I don't understand that bluer, man. It's just like so random. Feels like you need to click it like a little bit past 25%, like 35% of the way in the orb. I'm only a list grinder. I don't even really list grind, but I'm trying to list grind a bit more now. No. Flying cats. You can't first message tell me to play from zero. You gotta have some seniority just to be saying that, bro. If you're telling me to play from zero, I need at least like 1,000 messages in the chat. Maybe even VIP, I don't even know. You need credentials to be talking like that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. People have VIP. Unfortunately, I could just also ignore you, so I'm doing it. Ignore. I still have super seniority. Wait, a Fan King? How many? Fan King's been dead for a long time. It's kind of sad, but not really that sad. My closet? I am, yeah. No. I am in the closet. I have so many secrets I've never shared. He was okay. I'll tell you one of my secrets. I come from a land of jigsaw piece puzzle pieces. And I was exiled because of no puzzle I fit into. Isn't that sad? Are you not crying a little bit at that story? There was like this big ceremony when you turn 18. You're like, alright, now to figure out what puzzle you fit into. And they tried every puzzle I didn't fit. And they were like, ouch! Ouch with you! You have no place within our kingdom. Get it? Because you have like a place and a piece in a puzzle. I was laughing. I kept laughing. I'm still laughing now. You're dying. Oh, sadness. I deserved it? I guess. Stop. Oh. I'm not even that weird in my world. That's what true autism is, I guess. In my world, I'm pretty fucking normal. What's weird in my world? Okay, I was thinking about this the other day. Sleeping in the same bed as another human being. I can't even understand it. I had to kick my dog out of the bed when I was a kid because I would turn into a fucking, like, nuclear reactor because I generate so much fucking heat. I was, like, fusing particles together. I don't understand how it's humanly possible. And a human is so much bigger than a dog. No? And I mean, since I don't even know how you would ever fall asleep in a situation like that. I'm serious. Like, 100% serious. I don't understand it. I did not sleep with plushies as a kid. I did have, like, a plush turtle. I didn't sleep with it, but I did have a plush turtle. It was like my plush of choice. I had other plushes as well, and I would, like, make them. I'd like direct stories on my bed with them. You know what I mean? Like I'd make them all like different characters. And then I'd make up like a story and it would have chapters and scenes and shit. I was like a fucking director, dude. But no, I never slept with anything because I'd overheat. Oh my god, bro. Come on. My parents are the opposite from me. And once they invested in like a heating blanket. You ever see one of those before? It's like you have like a knob and you can turn up how hot you want the sheets to be. And I was like, this is the most bullshit invention a human being has ever made. I mean, seriously, like this is number one in the bullshit invention Olympics, bro. I get in that bed for 2 seconds. How are you supposed to sleep when you're hot? You can't. You literally can't. Yeah, I've been passing that part too much, bro. Yeah. I always turn on the AC before I go to bed, unless it's like really cold like now, because then the world is the AC. I usually go to bed, when I go to bed, the thermostat is set to like 66, and then when I wake up, it's usually 60. just from like the heat not being on. I keep my internal thermostat at 66. Which means I lose a lot of money in the summer, but I keep a lot. It's pretty much average because then I save money in the winter. So it doesn't really matter. What's the temperature there? It's like 20 degrees. In Celsius, it's like -6 probably, or something. Maybe a little bit colder than that. It's not that bad. It was weird. The other day it was like 60 degrees. It's not going to happen again, but... When did I spend 24 hours in 50 Fahrenheit or 50 Celsius? I wonder which one I'd prefer there. Fahrenheit is the best possible temperature, almost. I think 55. 55 is my personal favorite temperature to be outside in. $50C is like, that's what happens in like Kuwait. Like that's where temperatures like that happen. $60 is pretty good too. Anything above like 72, it's bad. It feels like 5 steps and you're sweating buckets immediately. Just enjoy the winter while it's here, y'all. Fucking hate that stupid time of year, bro. Summer enjoys be like, at least I don't have to wear a jacket though, and they're fucking 5 minutes away from heat stroke. Spring is the worst one ever! Spring is when it all goes to shit. And I lose months of my life every year to a mysterious force. And then I like wake up somewhere around August where I'm like, wait, what the fuck have I even been doing? Like, I can't actually honestly tell you what the fuck I was doing between like May and August of last year. And it will happen again. Some bullshit goes down, man. Every time something, yeah, it's basically a hangover season. Every time something happens and I don't remember when it happened, I just assumed it was during that period. Winter allergies, is that real? I've never heard of that before. I mean, I'm not doubting it though. It sounds like it could be real. I don't know what there to be allergic to in the winter. You could be allergic to the cold itself? What? How? How could, what is the allergen? Okay, so the thing, okay, how I understand allergies for the most part, at least what they are to me, is like when I get an allergy to something, it's your body's immune system mistaking something as something else. And so it sends out these antibodies to cause inflammation. Well, I don't think they cause inflammation directly, but they're fucking up their body, so which causes inflammation because they're trying to remove the threat. No, humans actually, allergies are a rather recent thing, you know that? I think maybe you're right, though. I think eventually we could, get over it. Because if, you probably already know this if you're saying this, but allergies, a lot of allergies that came about happened because we used to be exposed to a lot more germs before the modern era. And so as a result, our immune systems had to be ready for a lot of shit. And now that we live in a world where we don't have that many, or as many germs as we used to, our bodies are still actively looking for stuff to fight, but less stuff actually exists to fight. So sometimes the immune system can get confused and it will start attacking something that looks like something else. So the solution to that is probably just time. Maybe the immune system gets used to it over time. But yeah, a lot of like things the immune system had to fight are just not like worms used to be a super big issue. Now worms are pretty much non-existent, but our immune systems are still trained to look for things like worms, for example. Peanut allergies are going down fast because there's a very easy way to treat it. I was actually allergic to peanuts as a kid as well, but peanut allergies are one of the highest success rates in like exposure therapy. Exposure therapy is pretty much convincing your immune system that it's not that. You know what I mean? It's like, no, it's fine. Look. And actually, most of our solutions against allergies is like immunotherapy, which is just like injecting some small amount of the allergen into your body, and so your body can get used to it and be like, yeah, this is a thing, it's a thing. We know this thing. It's fine. There aren't any good insane demons. Yeah, insane demons are fucking worst region of all time. Everything's bad level. Does exposure therapy work for phobias? Absolutely, yeah. Oftentimes, phobia is the mental image of what. Not always. But I would say a lot of phobias, I feel like there's like mental imagery phobias and then just like straight up like PTSD phobias, and I think you treat those a little bit differently. But a lot of people like just think something is going to be worse than it actually is, and then they're exposed to that phobia enough, and their brain kind of gets more used to it. I would imagine you treat like a PTSD phobia a lot different. I actually saw this happen in real time. My mom has always been super afraid of heights and doesn't like walking up stairs with no backs on them. You know what I'm talking about? But when we were hiking up in Alaska, there was no choice but to walk up like a really long, like 100-step flight of stairs with no back that was like directly open to the hillside. And she was terrified of it, right? But there was no other option. I mean, we could not turn back. We were stuck there. And so we came up with a strategy to get her up the stairs, and she did it. And ever since then, she's been just a little bit less afraid of stairs. I've noticed. Like stairs that used to freak her out a bunch don't freak her out nearly as much anymore. It's still there, but it's not as strong. And I think that's just like I think stuff like that, that's like a good example of like, it's not caused by any reason other than your brain has like a mental image of what it's going to be like. And so exposure therapy does work pretty good in those cases, I feel like.
Do you think the state of progression of the world is going to get better progressively or swing the pendulum? It's
the old phrase, what is it called? Like, good men and create. I feel like this phrase is often misattributed to stuff that's not the case, but like, good men create hard times create good men, or whatever the fuck the time is, or whatever that phrase is. It's kind of true. Like, we get things really good for a while, and then people feel entitled to that level of goodness, and then they fuck everything up because they feel like they deserve it. Look at baby boomers, for example, and so shit's gonna hit the fan really hard. I think things are gonna get worse before they get better, but then eventually we're going to rise up. I think the economy is gonna go to shit, and it's gonna be really bad, and then the people responsible are gonna be dead, and then the next generation is gonna have to pull together, like, actually lock in and make it all work again, and then they will create a good way of life again, which will then create more people who are then used to that way of life, and then the cycle will continue. I do think this thing is kind of cyclical in nature. I think but I mean, I'm not a fucking economist, bro. I don't know anything. But it is my theory that we are kind of just on a forever pendulum, and I think we see that pendulum in things that aren't just that. For example, look at the cultural outlook on stuff like drugs and alcohol, for example, is very... Even something as simple as political ideologies, you got a lot of swing voters that will just vote for the opposite party every single time. Oftentimes people think that all you need to do is change one thing to fix everything, and it never does. But that idea is very prevalent, right? Everything is a certain way, and then people are like, if only it was this other way, then it'd be fine. So then they change it to be that other way, and then it's not that, so they're like, maybe it needs to be this way. And so people just kind of swing back and forth because they want a change, so they vote for a change. Even if that change doesn't actually directly impact. All they think is, I need change, so what changes things? They don't as much care as to what that change actually is. That's how Trump got elected. They just want a change. And to be fair, I think a lot of this is because Democrats' messaging is bullshit and they suck at it. And I think anyone who's into politics enough to know what I'm talking about would agree. They do not. What Democrats would need to actually do, if they wanted to stop that from happening every single time, is actually play to the fucking working class. But they don't actually do that. Both sides are fucking corporation humpers, man. That's the truth of it. On that specific issue, they both do it. And it's terrible. They play it so safe every time, yeah. I like Mondami, yeah. And playing it safe is just so stupid when we live in an era where the other side is not. You don't have the flexibility to play like that. You just don't. It makes me so mad. Yeah, the Democratic Party's like, we can't change anything because of this, so we won't even try to do it. Guys, let's all play super fair. That works if everyone's being nice, but to me it just screams that they don't actually want to meaningfully change anything, or they would. They would have when they were actually in power. They like some aspects of how things work for them right now.
After all, corporate lobbying is rampant. Ugh, this fucking pre-drop. No, I can't. Insane demons are all shit. Name a good insane demon. There's colorful overnight. I like that one. Da 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 da. But of course, I mean, of course, when I say I hate insane demons, I don't actually mean every fucking insane demon. I just say in general. That's like saying when I say I hate baby boomers, that's like saying I also hate my grandpa specifically. Like I fucking don't. I'm obviously not actually making a sweeping statement about every single one of the thing I'm talking about. I'm just saying, in general, I hate a lot of insane demons. There is not a difficulty I like. You know what I really like? I like FFFFF by Black. Ooh, that level's so nice. The cool level. I can't fucking do it. Democrats are the blue side, but on a lot of issues they're the same side. At least in any sort of like meaningful policy. Obviously, the other side's not playing like a real side right now. They're playing like evil mode. But you know what I mean. Yeah, being a two-party system realistically strips us of a good chunk of our democracy. Although it wouldn't matter anyway in today's day and age, because people just get told what to think by social media and the news and everything. Even if we had a multi-party system, people just vote for whoever they're told to vote for, pretty much. You would need to, in order to actually meaningfully create a democracy, you would need to stop that system, where people are allowed to do that. But that's not gonna happen. That's the last thing that would ever happen. Ever. It was from our very conception. I think George Washington said not to do that shit, but they still did it. Like, I remember, yeah, he said a quote from like a million years ago. He was like, don't fucking make a two-party system or it's bad. And robs us of our democracy. We do see Mars, thank you for the gift sub. Big Tim K. Yeah, George was in the know about that, bro. George actually knew things, bro. Yeah. No, it's the I mean, the way I could describe it best is it's a land of, it's almost like a lottery world. It's a land where what the elites love more than anything else is that there's a way to win in this country, if that makes sense. That's what they love about it. They idolize that sort of behavior. It doesn't matter how many millions of people lose to them, obviously. It's basically the land of the lottery man. Yeah, they treat life as if it's like a winnable fucking thing. Maybe they carded it? I did not know. Is it hard? hate that job. 7 minutes. Ugh. Dude, why do I keep fucking that up, bro? It's hard. I don't know. I think it's stream 5. I want to say. I hate that section so much. It's so unfair. It's crazy. It's like, what do you even do about that? I guess it's not unfair. It's just, I don't like it. So what do you do? But yeah, I think there's gonna be a massive economic crash at some point. I don't know. Okay, I don't know much about economic policy before I say what I'm about to say. But in my head, we should have had many more small financial crashes since 2008, and we've kept it propped up by doing various things to kind of mitigate the damage. But the problem is, if you do it's like you're trying to fucking patch these like small holes in like a leaking fucking like thing, but eventually the whole thing's just gonna explode, bro. I think when it does crash, it's gonna be fucking massive. But I could be wrong. I don't know that much about economic policy. But if everyone always gets a bailout, and if we keep increasing this and doing that to avoid ever having any sort of discomfort in the market, I don't know. It's just what it looks like to me. It's kind of weird to say, but I hope it just happens, like, sooner rather than later so we just get it the fuck over with. Because I think, like, I don't know. Like, it's gonna hurt a lot of people. So maybe I shouldn't wish for it in any capacity, but I think it's coming no matter what. And I just don't think we should hold it off any longer. You know, in case you have, like, a question. What's up, Ryan? Dude, I don't know. This is day 5. And, like, you've seen every attempt I put into this fucking level. How is it possible? I just don't get it. And I play for 2 hours a day. I don't know where these attempts come from. I actually don't understand. I don't understand how people have such little attempt counts compared to me every single time. It baffles me. Oops. Yeah, like, what the fuck, man? It's not even that attempt for me, I feel like. I guess it's kind of a attempt for me.
Yeah, it just does this in general. But then again, I think I'm just worse than the average player that would go for this level. I think most people would probably beat this in like 2 to 3 days. They probably have. Like, realistically. Like, of actual playing, I think they just procrastinated. I'm not a very good player. If you look at the whole picture. Because this isn't like the most popular level, so a lot of people beating this are people who are already really good at the game as well. That's just, I don't count the learning attempts? You can't fucking do that! I don't think that many people are done playing, but yeah, there are definitely some people that just fucking talk out their ass for no reason, 100%. I don't count the learning attempts. Wow, we just on 350 attempts, that's so weird. You super can't do that. I understand people who like omit attempts from like random practice runs from 4 years ago, I think that's fine. But that's not. Honestly, you can't fucking do that. Yeah, no, some people are just that good, and a lot of people, like, it's one of those things where, like, if someone is better at the game, they're more likely to have beaten more levels also. So the average time to beat most levels is not necessarily indicative of the average skill of, like, the players of all the game. You know what I mean? Like, if you're playing a level like this where most people, like, haven't heard of it or maybe wouldn't go for it, then the bulk of people are people who are capable of just, like, doing this in a few days anyway. So that does play a factor in it, I feel like. We talk about like Clune. I know that guy's like a beast at learning levels and doing them like immediately. Yeah. No, that guy's just actually that good. Some people are just that good. But I mean, and that's totally fair. I mean, he has a lot of list records. So, that's low-key, like that's the thing, like, one of the reasons why I want to beat one of levels. If I beat one of levels, I will get better at doing that as well. Yeah, it's the sort of thing he knows. Do a day with subsuming vortex? No, I don't want to play that shit. I hate wave. Zoink posted something I thought was cool. I don't know if Minecraft's gonna let it happen. I mean, I don't think Minecraft can realistically stop it. It's not like not allowed or anything. But Zoink was like, I'm gonna post a version of Orbit on my account that's like playable so people can play it. I think that'd be cool. Like if more verifiers started doing that, where they like made like an easy version as well for people who like want to play it but can't, like, don't have the skill to do it, and have it be like a quote unquote kind of like official thing, like from the verifier itself, as opposed to just like some random guy making an easy version. I think that could be like a cool addition to like the game if people started doing that more. Cool new trend. Yeah, I think it'd be fun.
What the fuck am I doing? I get to the drop and I've never played the game before, bro. Wow. That's like 3 times now I've gotten to the drop and died in the first ship. No good. Good to thank you for the sub. I'm sorry. I don't like the ships in this level. I think they're dumb. Yeah, it's so annoying. And the freedom someone to the difficulty here. I know why this pre-drop's so hard. I think it's just, I think it's just kind of meant to be hard. I guess that's how it is. What do you even do? Sway Simple, thank you for the sub, man. Thank you for the 2 years, man. Appreciate that. Thank you for sticking with me for this long. I'm gonna get up. Alright, have a good day. No, I don't think this pre-drop's like bad or anything. A boring pre-drop is much worse than like a hard pre-drop. And Frost Spear is so fucking boring for that reason. Freedom White. Oh, yeah. Chicken soup. It would save me when I had the flu earlier. I like it. Although I can't eat soup if I'm not sick. I don't know about you guys. Soup when you're not sick is like 0 calories. You might as well just drink a glass of water and call it a meal. At least in my experience. There's no configuration of soup that makes you feel full at all if you're actually not sick. But when you're sick, it's actually the savior, bro. My hardest is Edge of Destiny, yeah. This almost good for getting used to my input device, but I'm still not that good at it, I feel like at the weird end. It's probably gonna take me, like, it took me a few days to get like 90% of the way comfortable, but it will take me a few months to get 100% of the way comfortable. Does that make sense? This always happens whenever I switch input devices. It takes a long time for my brain to fully acclimatize to the specifics. Magic soup. Your control is boiling soups for 3 hours? Yeah, I don't have the time for that. I don't have the fucking... Just to not be full afterward? No. No. Not that it doesn't taste... Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to say it doesn't... A good soup tastes so good. A good hearty soup can't really be beat. But I'm just a very hungry guy, I guess. If not, what does that consist of?
It sucks. I want to try so many food, like other cultures' foods, but the problem is I'm allergic to gluten. Well, not like allergic, but I have a gluten intolerance, and so as a result, a lot of cuisines I just can't really fully do. Although I still need to test if that's actually true. When I go to Japan, I'm gonna find out if it's actually like the case that I'm allergic to gluten, or if it's just that specifically American gluten flour I'm allergic to. Because that very well might be the case, and it might not actually be like a whole thing. Sushi does not have gluten in it unless you're using soy sauce, which I'm not even like. Okay, soy sauce has a shit ton of gluten, right? But I wouldn't say like I like it anyway. Soy sauce is kind of just too salty for me. I don't like things that are that salty, actually. Like I never liked pretzels as a kid. I thought they were just too salty.
No, pretzels are salty when you put a bunch of salt on them.
$2 million attempts in club step. Yeah, that number sounds realistic maybe if you haven't played the game before, but 2 million attempts is so many years. Like 2 million is 20,000 attempts every day for 100 days. That's what 2 million translates to. Come on! I'm getting just so fucking... I'm doing so bad at the drop today. That's the problem. It's at the beginning of this drop is really challenging. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, the game's way harder than it used to be back in 2017. How many attempts does Doggy have on Grieve? I think like 300k or something. Well, this song's really old, so it may have been. I don't know why I wait that long to... Ugh. Yeah, I wonder what happened in 2021 that made the game really hard. Nah, but it's all chill though. You beat Acheron, so it's all chill. Everyone should just fucking... It's all chill though. Oh, that's weird. The game randomly become way harder in the span of a few... What happened there? Dude, I saw someone post on Twitter, like, I really hope they let space back on the list because it would make random people on Twitter really angry. Someone posted that. And I was just like, there were like so many things I could have said in response to that, but in my head I just said like, I'm glad I stand for something at all. You know what I mean? Like I have like morals and things that I care about. In any capacity. I guess. Like a lot of people just don't stand for shit, man. Like that's the thing, bro. A lot of people just stand for fucking nothing, and then they find it funny when people do. You ever see that kind of shit? Like, oh lol, you care about that? That's fucking sad. I don't, which makes me fucking cool. Oops. Okay, that's fine. Get on it. Everyone wants to be fucking nonchalant today, bro. Like, that's what people want to do. It's so much cringer than just being anything. At least to me. I don't know. I guess I can't speak for the average person. It's just such a pathetically teenage mindset. You know what I mean? And yet it's like, I see adults acting this way. Like, that's what we used to do. We used to make fun of teenagers for acting like they didn't care about anything. But now everyone's trying to be that way, bro. So corny. Yeah, because everyone's a fucking... Ugh. I don't know, man. Yeah, it's so cool. I don't care when people don't react. I do care when it obviously looks like they want to, but they want to be cool, so they don't. I used to think Pop-Off was like that. No, Pop-Off is just Pop-Off, I think. I think Pop-Off just is like how he is, honestly. I think he just operates in a different way than the rest of us. I'm totally chill with it. That is not how... Yeah, at first I thought he was just like trying to be like cool about it. I don't... He has such a unique way of talking, man. It's so interesting. It's true, bro. Yeah, some people are just naturally chill, and you can tell, and that's totally fine. But it's you know exactly the fuck I'm talking about, bro. The kind of people that act like they don't give a shit, and they clearly give a shit. Oh my god. Grow the fuck up, bro. If not for your own sake, bro. You got one chance at life, and you're trying to run from yourself. Is that not sad? One chance. This is it. This is the life. And you're acting like you're not a part of it. For some reason. So people that do not respect you think you're cool. Whatever, I keep being nonchalant, bro, whatever. It's really not my fucking problem at the end of the day, I guess. I'm just glad I'm trying to live the life that I was given. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Dude, that motherfucking pop-up be like... It's like a mini earthquake every time he clicks, bro. It's impressive. I don't know how your arm survives that.
It probably doesn't, is the truth we're gonna find out after a certain point. Like, I really don't want that to happen, but I think one day he's just gonna, like, turn 20 and then he's gonna go to the doctor and get some bad news, probably. That is not something I want to happen, but, like, if you continue doing that for years, I just fucking don't know. Maybe your body does get used to it, I guess, but, like, it's so drastic. Although, I don't know, Curtis is fine, I think, right? Curtis has been doing that. What is Cycles X? I fuck with Wartrox, bro. I don't know, I always disliked how much people hated him for, like, just staying in his lane and doing his shit, man. That pissed me off. There was like a time where like it was like cool people to hate on him in the GD community. I feel like I did not fuck with that. He ain't doing nothing wrong, bro.
He's just a guy doing his shit, man.
Yeah. And he genuinely loves the game, and that's what I want for any content creator. I don't care what you do, as long as you love the game, you're good by me, bro. That's what we're doing here. As long as you're not coming in to just milk it dry because you fucking... That's like the Kai Guy mode. And probably most shorts creators, but Vortrox actually like loves the game. That's all. It's literally all I can ask for, bro. Ow, ow, ow. Why is I think I stepped on my arm funny, bro. The socket's not working right, bro. I mean, I think he's just an entertainer. Like, that's the thing. Like, not all YouTube exaggeration is just for the sake of, like I did/do that a lot. Like, when I'm making a video, like, I'm not exaggerating myself. I'm just, like, putting on a show, kind of, you know what I mean? Like, we're gonna do this event, and this is what's happening. I think that's totally fine as well. Where it's like, let's do this thing, guys, it'll be fun, and then we do it, and it's fun. I like building the hype. It's fun to entertain people. But I can't, for me, the big thing was always, like, I can't exaggerate if I don't feel like doing it, if that makes sense. Like, I've never like, acted super energetic on stream, and then ended stream and like, I'm actually super fucking sad, actually, instead of that. Like, I hate when people are like that. But sometimes I just get in the zone, and I'm just having fun with it, so I start having more fun with it. If I start just, like, chaining random fucking bits together, I'm not trying to do anything, I'm just like, let's fucking have some fun, I have some ideas, let's do stuff. And then I do it, it's awesome. But I think if you burn... Yeah, I think if you try to fake your personality, it's gonna get you... You can't be that way the whole time, bro. I think you just get really tired and then you burn out.
Can't pretend forever. I think it just melts your freaking brain off. Why is this all so fucking hard? This has gotta be harder than ordinary. Why is it not about raise lower ordinary? Raise this. It should at least be like brothers. They should be next to each other. At least, come on.
Come on. Look at this fucking level, bro.
I don't understand how wave merchants get their start, man. I played right off stream. Oh yeah, probably, yeah. Realistically, that did change a lot of stuff. I don't think about it that much, but yeah, of course, when I'm fucking actually just like playing instead of like talking to chat, I'm gonna play better. I used to think that wasn't true for a while because I played Oblivion and I played that off stream, and I still did like probably just as bad as I would have done on stream. But I think I was just dog shit at the game at that time. Still, like I hadn't gone for a level harder than Keynote yet. I still hadn't gotten the skill yet to do something like Oblivion, so I had to gain it. Whereas Ordinary, I already had the skill. I already had levels harder than Ordinary, and so it was like a different story. And now I definitely think that yes, if I'm playing off stream, I'm a little bit better for sure. Is my new take. I don't know if it's like a crazy difference because the thing is, like, I think with my ADHD, I play the best off stream when I'm also like doing something else on the side. Like if I'm like playing some sort of stupid fucking like AFK game, or if I'm like watching a YouTube video. So it's not like I'm like twice as good off stream as I am on stream. I'm just like a little bit better because talking does take up like a good bit of my attention, but I still need something to take up some of my attention when I play. If that makes sense, like a little bit. So I'm still not too far off from playing really good when I play on stream in comparison to off stream. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like my community, I formed by doing what I do.
If you do what you do what you do, and you get what you get with what you do, right? You know, I know that makes any sense, but like, if you act a certain way, you attract that certain way. Especially as a content creator. So if you do it the wrong way, you're gonna be like around assholes, which you don't want to be around. Like a lot of rage bait content creators turn into that.
Like a lot of content creators that make their start by just like being kind of terrible people,
and then they make like a post later like, why is my community so terrible? It makes you laugh every fucking time, like, because you're terrible and then you made terrible people out of the terrible people. You are what you eat, bro. I feel no fucking sympathy for that sort of bullshit. You get what you get with that sort of stuff. Yeah, you do. You attract the creatures you feed. Because I mean, in a very literal sense, right? Because if they'll tell their friends who are like them to also watch. Word of mouth spreads, and the people like the people they're watching. The more of them, more.
Alright, but I gotta be done. I gotta be done because I gotta go help my dad move boxes. And also just because it's been 2 hours.
I got way more drop attempts than yesterday, but they all fucking
passed away, I guess. So it's like fucking I don't know, dude. Oh.
This is a useless day, bro.
L days. Good stream though. I think I just got really into talking this stream. I was very chatty this stream. It was very chatty. L days, W talks. It's all good. I will see you guys tomorrow for W both. We get W day and W talks tomorrow. It will all be shining.
W both. We're going W both tomorrow. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you. Have a good day. Take care.